Hey, how you doing? It's Jim Husford from larpmusic.com. So today's little tip is about doubling up. Now, just the idea behind these tips is that as I'm working on a project in real time, and I sort of think of come across something which I think might be of use, I'm going to throw it out into the ether for you guys to play around with. I'm not going to get bogged down in loads of detail, and I'm going to keep it concise. So, without further ado, doubling up, or I think in America it's called tracking, but it's just basically the idea of duplicating a part for enhanced effect. So, have a listen to this. In particular, have a listen to the mandolin that's playing the lead line. Okay, so great. Without blowing my own trumpet, yeah, it's fine. The mandolin's doing what it wants. I'm happy with the lead line. It sounds good. But what would happen if I brought in this little puppy and played exactly the same part? So have a look here. I've played in the same part on a uke. Now, you'll probably have noticed the mandolin was panned slightly to the left. I've panned my uke to the right, and it's also quite a bit lower in volume. It's down there. Have a listen to the difference this makes. That's with, without. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's infinitely better. Already we've got some stereo width, which this music is for a brief, which is filmic folk, so it's meant to be sort of cinematic. So I've got that stereo width. It's giving a little bit more confidence to that lead line as well, a little bit more energy. So it's just bolstered it and makes it sound better. And that's, you know, in the first place there was nothing wrong with the mandolin line, but it's just the effect of having that uke panned off to the right, and it's slightly ghosting it, but it's also slightly flammy as well. It's not 100% bang on. I haven't quantized it. I've got kind of a looseness to it to give it that kind of delayed effect and that sort of increased energy. So yeah, I'll play it again and just drop in and out the uke and the uke. Without, with. So there you go, that classic little example of doubling up and how that can sort of improve a lead line or whatever. And this works for, you know, it works for any instrument. You can do this doubling up with different instruments. You can use the same instrument but just pan left and right. It works for guitars, anything. So go forth, hopefully that was useful, and implement it in your next composition. See you later.